Hey guys, I hope you're well. Now the limited run deliveries have been coming in thick and fast recently. The most recent one that's arrived is Space Channel 5 VR for PSVR. Now this is the kind of funky Newsflash Big Box Collector's Edition, and there are only 2,000 of these available worldwide. So today I'm going to be opening this up, showing off everything that comes with it, and you know what, I think we're going to give the game a whirl as well. Hello fellow gamers, and I've got a funky feeling about this. Okay, here we go. We've got ourselves yet another limited run delivery, and yeah, this is what I've been spending my money on. But yeah, this time we've got Space Channel 5 VR, the kind of funky Newsflash edition. Now this is for the PlayStation VR. I don't know if they released this on any other platforms, possibly on PC, but to be honest, I haven't followed Space Channel 5 since, you know, it first came out on the Dreamcast. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at this, we're going to have a look inside, see what it comes with, and check out the game a little bit. So the first thing that I noticed with the box is, well, there's not really much to it. I mean, you've got a bit of Space Channel 5 detail on there. It says the same on more or less the other sides. A little bit of a Sega Unlimited Run copyright on the bottom there, and you've got a kind of funky Jamiroquai-esque sort of design on the back. I mean, when I look at it, I first think Jamiroquai. I don't know why, but that's just me. But I think these are Malorians. I think they're Malorians. I don't know. I'm not too sure. So I think it's about time that I got my knife and we'll get cracking with this. Now it's true, yeah, there were only 2,000 of these kind of funky Newsflash editions available, and they're all sold out now, but I've got to be honest actually, I don't think many people were interested in, in getting this, you know, because I think it was still available for sale a few weeks after it went live, whereas normally limited run games, they tend to disappear in about... collector's editions, limited collector's editions at that, normally around about 15 minutes. And then that's it, you've lost your chance. Alright, let's get into here. It looks like just a regular box, nothing special really about it. Ah, there we go. So let's turn it around and let's have a look inside. Alright, so first things first. We've got Space Channel 5 VR for PS4. Physical case. Actually, it is interesting actually, I've just noticed that they haven't used like the box art from the original game itself, at least not all of it, on the front cover. Because yeah, it's the same pose and everything there, but that's like 3D rendered and this is like a cell shaded sort of affair. But this one's quite different, and they haven't used any of the detail on the back here, on the back of the box either, so I suppose maybe that's what's so kind of funky about it. But let's have a look inside. I don't expect to see really much in the PS4 ones, you know, compared to limited runs offerings for the Switch, because you know, with the Switch they provide a little manual, which normally you don't get in a Switch box, in a Switch case. Ah, is this looking like it is an actual manual rather than just an information? Oh wait, no. It's even less than what I thought. It's not even a booklet. Oh dear, you guys. Oh, after everything you do for the Switch games, and then you offer PlayStation 4 owners this. Oh dear. Oh well. I suppose we won't be spending too much time with the manual, I suppose. There's not really much of a pattern on the inside. A few crazy dots, that's about it. And of course the disc is in pristine condition, as you would expect, being brand new and everything. But what I'll do is, after this unboxing, I'll pop this into my PS4, get it installed, and give it a whirl. Now, I did notice, actually, yeah, it requires the PlayStation VR, PlayStation camera required, but also the Move is required. It's a full VR game. There's no ifs, no buts about it. You have to use everything that's, comes with VR, including the Move. Now, actually, does it require one move or two moves? I mean, I've got both, but still, it would be interesting if they've given you like a two-move sort of option. Alright, the next thing that I see in here is the poster. Now, I think this is going to be the same sort of affair as we get on these unboxings normally, is that the poster is way too big for the viewing area. Oh, actually, you're seeing pretty much all of it. You're seeing about 85% of it there. But yeah, that's not bad actually. I mean, it's an extension really of the front artwork on the jewel case, which is okay. Oh, and you've got the knockoff Team Rocket on the side there as well. Good effort. Yeah, that's going to look good on someone's wall. Put that away. Alright, now it's not just a game and a poster, there are a few other things that are included in here as well. Now this is interesting. The inside is a little bit different. It's kind of arranged differently. Oh, there we go, I managed to slide it out. But the first things first, I know a lot of millennials are going to be get a kick out of this. Fidget spinner. My very own Channel 5 VR fidget spinner. So something doesn't look right there. Is that normal? I can see like a purple ring around these sides. You can probably see them too. And it's on all three of these sides as well, but it's not on this one. Has it arrived broken? Or is it meant to be like that? But does it still work? Oh, it's a fidget spinner. It still works, I suppose. It's still weighted, but yeah, that's a bit peculiar. Anyone else? I would like to hear from anyone else who has opened up one of these. Did your fidget spinner come like this as well? Leave a comment down below. We put you aside for now. There's something else that we've got here as well. Is a well, what they call a Galaxy Blue Malorian. Oh, it's a finger puppet. Oh, there you go, so you stick your finger in it. It's your finger puppet. Finger puppet. It looks like the character is sat down a bit like a dog or something. It's like it's sat on its butt with its legs up to the side and arms at the front. It's a really nice glittery blue on that though. It's really pretty, that actually. I think that might actually look pretty neat up on the shelf. Because I can't imagine myself doing any, puppetry with this. You'd need the whole set to do a proper puppetry thing. But it only comes with one. That's quite nice. Alright, you can see what I mean about the packaging. It's a bit of a weird one. Like custom cut for these items, which I suppose is the most you can ask for, really. Ah! There we go. I was just going to say, this is the the Dreamcast style jewel case, but here's that missing pink ring. I found me ring. Hey up. Anyway, yeah, that's supposed to be in here. It feels kind of loose, but I think it's just to protect the bearings. There we go. I mean, it doesn't work any better, but hey, we've got it now. It's complete. Thank heavens for that. It must have come loose in transit. I mean, it has come all the way from the States. But anyway, yeah, we've got a jewel case for, like, if this were for a Dreamcast game. Which is pretty neat. I mean, doesn't sound like there's another disc in there or anything. I'm not going to be opening this. I can feel the front sleeve, you know, jostling around as I move it around. But that's a pretty neat addition. Although I will have to point something out. Right, okay, so I just had to go and get an example of one of my jewel cases because, yeah, there's this jewel case which is meant to be like a Dreamcast jewel case, but this really is the kind of thing that we got in Europe. It's much thicker, and it's it's got the blue spine on there and everything, and this is likely to be more. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up. But is this a bit more like the American jewel cases for the Dreamcast? I mean, actually, it is more American because it's the red spiral for the logo as opposed to the blue one that we have over here. But yeah, very big difference. So it's not really a jewel case, it's just a CD case. Still, nice to put in with the others. Now, last but not least, now this is something which is kind of funky. It is made in China. But no, it is a foam microphone ring. So what you do is it's kind of like a stress ball foam, you know. You could give that a good squeeze if you get frustrated at work or something, you know. But no, what you do is you slide this over your Move controller, and you've got like the light ball there on the top. I'm probably going to show you a photo or a little bit of video in action while I'm talking about this. But yeah, it slides onto your Move controller, and you have that on there just as a bit of a novelty while playing the game. Which, of course, I will be doing. But yeah, that is kind of neat. Well, actually, you know what? It's not kind of neat. It's kind of funky. So there you have it. That's everything that comes in the Space Channel 5 VR kind of funky Newsflash Collector's Edition. And well, it's quite nice, actually. I've had Collector's Editions before, which has offered more for, more bang for your buck. But this is still quite pleasant. And I think what we're going to be doing now is giving this game a whirl. Hello, Future Me here. I've been giving this new Space Channel 5 VR a whirl, and I've got to admit, it's pretty fun. Now, if you're familiar with the Dreamcast original, you'll be happy to know that it's more or less the same, but you're moving your body to the beat rather than just pressing buttons. The game does seem to require 2 Move controllers, which I know not everyone has. I've not tried yet to see if it would work with only one. The game, in general, has maintained its 60s aesthetic like before, which is really nice. In fact, so much so that I think the appearance of Austin Powers wouldn't look out of place on this game. I'm not saying he's in it, I'm just saying it would work really well. Now the game, it's fine, but I've got a couple of gripes with the limited run print of it. The first off, when I installed this game onto my PS4, there was a sizable 1GB update waiting for me. Now, I thought the whole idea of getting a limited run game was to get what is otherwise a download only game in physical, but with all of the major updates included. In fact, it was this kind of philosophy that led to them delaying the shipments of their Celeste release on Switch by months and months, because they wanted to include the last piece of DLC for it. Now, I can understand maybe a small stability update could come out after the disc is pressed. I mean, that's expected sometimes. But a 1GB update? That tells me it's more than just stability. And on top of that, getting back to the whole including DLC part of it, there's still a piece of DLC that isn't available on the disc. The character of Hatsune Miku from another series of rhythm dancing games is still locked behind a paywall. Now, granted, it's only a £3.69 paywall, but when you're paying 3 times the price of the game for the Collector's Edition, you would expect that one and only piece of DLC to be included with it. Still, all that aside, the game's pretty good, and if you're into that sort of thing, it's worth a shot. You can't get it from Limited Run anymore, because, well, it's all sold out, but you can download it from the PlayStation Store for about 18 quid. There's even a free demo if you want to try it out first. But anyway, that's me done for now, so thanks very much for watching. Have you played this game before? Is it up there with the original? Or will you be blowing the dust off your Dreamcast instead? Let everyone know down below in the comments. And as always, please let me know what you thought of the video with a like or dislike. And there's always that subscribe button if you want to hear more from me. Thanks again, and I'll catch you all next time.